I've long been fascinated and not always really happy with the fact that I had so much skin on my forehead. It's always been quite an enormous expanse, and not always that attractive, I thought. But when it hit me, within nanoseconds, my love of Jesus, the man, which is the man that Gandhi, the Hindu, loved the most, shot into my mind, and the idea of 3 crosses on my forehead came into my mind. And it was because, okay, so loving, universal love, is the solution. There is no solution for Darfur that is not universal love, not the mystical thing, rather the state of our nervous system. There is no solution without that. It's impossible not to solve this with, okay, that's all I care about, that's all I think about, that's all I am. So I came up with the concept and the words in front of the White House, but what I realized is, Start, this is who you are, this is what you are. And I wasn't called Start then. I was by, you know, a name I was given when I was born. But it was a realization, and I'm sure it's within a Christian tradition, the idea of being reborn. And you know, you get baptized in a different name and that sort of thing. I'm certain that that's what happened with me. It was, you are Start Loving, and it is all you believe in. It's all you have faith in. It's all you want to talk about. It's all you try and spawn. It ought to be on your forehead. In my executive career, much of what I impacted was marketing, graphics, communication, advertising. So there's a very graphic side to me, and the idea of having a billboard right here, just intuitively, it's not like I calculated it, just duh. Never had the illusion that I would be the solution. But as a brother or a mother or a father, you know, love doesn't ask the question, how am I going to succeed? Love asks the question, what's my best attempt? What's my best shot? So as my strategic mind was puzzling over how can this city, with so many nonprofits on Darfur and so many resources and such a large government, how can it allow this genocide to go on for the 3rd or 4th year? The strategic answer that came to me was, we need to stop thinking, we need to stop talking, and we need to start. We need to start loving. And what hit me in front of the White House is, we have to stop thinking, we have to stop talking, we have to start loving. And when the clarity of that hit me, it was like, duh. And the thought that I then had all this real estate on my forehead where that could go was just like, duh. So literally, had I been asked a second before, what do you think about tattoos, Start? I think they're really unfortunate. I just don't understand why anyone would do that. But when the clarity of what my life was about and what the solution is, Jesus' solution, Gandhi's solution, hit me, it was like, okay, that needs to be right in the middle of your forehead. And within a couple of days, that's where it was. In the spring, it's a wonderful time. Middle school and high school students come from all over the country on their class trips. And probably 2/3 of them are carefully shepherded away from the vigil by their handlers out of whatever silly fear on the part of the teachers. But the rest, half of them have been prepared by their teachers in units where they've pre-studied the vigil and come with really high expectations and warm places in their hearts. And even the ones that they're allowed to approach that haven't gotten it, the young ones still have a lot of their humanity. And when I explain right off what we do, which is to get nuclear weapons off the planet so that they don't get killed by them, they get it. I'm at the vigil from 6 until 10 in the morning, 10:30, and then Connie comes back, and she's there all day long. I go back to the place where I have a room and continue my fight online. If I'm awake, literally, if I'm awake, I'm fighting for humanity. Why? Because I can't imagine why anyone would want to do anything else. It is the ultimate joy. You know, Gandhi said of himself, and I didn't know this until recently, but it's easily verified. He said of himself, "I consider myself a soldier." I definitely experience myself as a soldier. I'd like to think that I'd be a Navy SEAL or a Marine.